Good wishes, dear students. The concept you will be learning in today's class is chemical properties of glycerol. Just three properties you will be learning. One is a nitration, the other one is a dehydration, and the third one is an oxidation. So nitration, when we say treating the particular compound in the presence of a concentrated nitric acid and a concentrated H2SO4. The same category you will be learning under a preparation of phenol and its chemical property. So the word nitration, always two reactants should be there along with the main reactant, that is concentrated nitric acid and a concentrated H2SO4. So three molecules of nitric acid we take. Why are we considering three molecules of nitric acid? As you know, glycerol, when you say there are three carbon group and all the three carbon group has got an hydroxyl ion. So removal of water molecule is shown. So one water molecule from here, one from here, one from here. So together we need to account for the three molecules of water to be lost here. So OH, nitric acid I have split and written to show the easy manner of removing a water molecule. HNO3, you can also write it as a HONO2. OH from here, hydrogen from here forms one molecule of water. So since there are three molecules of nitric acid, another one if you consider OH from here and another hydrogen from here, second molecule of water. Third nitric acid also has got one hydrogen. So combining with your hydroxyl group, we get a third molecule of water. So as a result, when you treat the glycerol or a propan 1,2,3 triol with a nitric acid, concentrated nitric acid, three molecules of water is lost. So we are left over with CH2ONO2. CHONO2. If you want to count for the number of bonds around the carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a balanced. So do not make a mistake of writing CH2, CH2, CH2. Number of bonds will go wrong here. So CHONO2. CH2ONO2. So the name of this compound is also called as a TNG, that is trinitroglycerin. Three nitro group we've got, trinitroglycerin or 1,2,3 trinitroxypropane. In terms of dehydration, when you treat with the propan 1,2,3 triol with a KHSO4, so removal of two water molecule is going there. That is OH from here and a hydrogens from here goes out as a one molecule of water. This CH2 has got a hydrogen and one hydrogen from here, oxygen from here. So another another molecule of water is lost. So we are left with CH2. Since this hydroxyl ion is lost, this bond will be coming in. So CH2 double bond CH and CHO we get. So this one you can also write it in this manner. So you will account for the number. In this case, you know that 2, 3, 4 number of bonds around carbon is balanced. For this carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4 balanced. When it comes for this carbon, you will have only 1, 2. So when you write it in this manner, you know that carbonyl group, carbon bonded with the oxygen by double bond. So 1, 2, 3, 4 number of bonds are balanced. So the name of the compound is prop 2-enol we get. That's another name. Common name will be acrolein. The last one, but a very important one, oxidation reactions. So glycerol, further when you treat with the oxidation, as you learnt in terms of glycol, CH2 you've got one hydrogen from here combines with the OH and goes out as a water molecule. So you are left with CH, oxygen goes in, so you get a CHO. The leftover of the chain remains as it is, that is CHOH. About this green color writing, I will come back later. Right now, I am talking only about the upper part of it. So CH2OH, removal of water molecule, you get CH, addition of oxygen, you get a CHO. As you learned in terms of glycol, when you oxidize, CHO, one more oxygen is coming in, you get a COOH, CHOH, CH2OH. The upper part is over. Now concentrate on the lower part. Here again, further when you oxidize, one hydrogen from here combines and goes out as a water molecule. Further, when you treat with one more oxygen, you get COOH, CHOH, COOH. Further, when we are oxidizing, you will get water molecule will be lost from here. So you get COOH, addition of oxygen goes in there, C double bond O, COOH we get. This is one method of preparing. The second one, instead of changes taking place in the first carbon, if the changes takes place in the second carbon, that is CHOH, removal of water molecule, we will get the first and the last part will remain as it is, only the middle part change is shown here. Further, when you oxidize it, only in the second step water molecule is lost from here, water molecule is lost from here. So we get COOH, C double bond O, COOH. Further, when we oxidize, we get oxalic acid. In the preparation of, oxidation of glycol also you have seen the final product to be oxalic acid. In terms of glycerol also, the final product is oxalic acid. But here two methods you've got. If the changes takes place in the first carbon, this is the reaction. If suppose the changes takes place at first in the middle carbon, this is the reaction. But both will be finally giving you oxalic acid. Here again, there are 7 types of products. The names are given. First one is a glycerol. The second one, glyceraldehyde. Third one, glyceric acid. The fourth one, that is COOH, CHOH, COOH is tartanic acid. And the fifth one is dihydroxyacetone. Sixth one is mesoxalic acid. And the seventh one, oxalic acid. The name of this particular compounds are very important. When I take out the evaluate yourself question and answer the following question along with the objective questions, I will show you how important the names that you need to remember, why you need to remember these names for this particular compound. Thank you.